Oh dear. Oh God. I saw the other day. Oh, hello everyone. Let me just do my little intro. Hello. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh. I saw the other day that there could be a war between India and Pakistan. Absolutely terrible, terrible. At first, I thought to myself, I don't really care once it's over there, and it's not going to affect us in Britain. But then a friend of mine said, "Well, Monzi, we've got millions of Indians and Pakistanis living here in Britain," and he said that if the war breaks out over there, it will automatically break out in all the British cities. And I thought, oh my God, this is the problem with globalism. This is the problem with globalism. And then I said to my mate, I said, maybe if the war breaks out in India and Pakistan, Bangladesh could get involved as well. I said, maybe, the Pakistani community here and the Indian community and the Bangladeshi community would go back to their homelands to protect their homelands. And my friend said, no, actually the opposite will happen. He said, those countries are shitholes. And he said, if war breaks out, there'll be even bigger shitholes, which means you'll possibly have hundreds of millions of people, possibly 2 billion people, wanting to move to Britain. All right? And I said, oh God, oh dear, oh God, oh. I said, will there be enough room, And he said, well, according to the progressive politicians, Britain is not a limited space geographically. You could fit infinite migrants in Britain. So that's what the politicians believe. So, we're just being led by the blind here, people. We're being led by the blind. We've got the blind leading the people who can see, people like me. By the way, I noticed that the subscriber count is up. We have reached our goal of 250 subscribers. Now, we got up to 250 and then someone unsubscribed, some absolute muppet. And fortunately then we got 2 more subscribers. So we're up to 251 subscribers. So that's wonderful. So I'd like to thank the person who used their 15 or 16 different sock accounts to subscribe on 15 or 16 different occasions to bring the subscriber count up to the goal. So thank you very much to you out there who did that. But unfortunately, this channel is not very popular because some people despise it. They say this channel is taking the piss out of people, which is absolute, I'm trying to think of a nice word here. It's an absolute fallacy. We do now take the piss out of people on this channel. We are all original people with our own little hearts and souls. And it's very hurtful when you say that we're just taking the piss out of people. I, for one, don't like having the piss taken out of me, and I also don't like taking the piss out of other people. So, for those people out there saying that, sling your hook and, watch whatever content you want, but just don't come to this channel if you're going to bring your negative energy and accuse Traitor FM of taking the piss out of people. All right, so we're going to have the doubters now saying, "Oh, the channel's full of sock accounts. How does it happen that you've got 450 odd subscribers, but your videos only get about 5 or 6 likes?" Which is why I'm setting a new goal. I'm planning to upload a few old videos of interviews I did with a French YouTuber by the name of Froggit. He also goes by the name Le Froggit. And they were very cozy interviews we had. And unfortunately, in the last few years, his trad wife disappeared from the face of the earth. And he's under investigation. But I like to give people the benefit of the doubt, so I will be bringing him on once I have uploaded the old interviews. I will be bringing him back to interview him and try to skirt around the issue of his missing wife. Try to sweep that under the carpet, try to keep the stream cozy and talk about maybe Donald Trump and, Elon Musk, or as I prefer to call him, Elon. That's the plan. So the goal is I want to get 20 likes on this video. If I don't get 20 likes, that will tell me that this channel is full of sock accounts, which personally I don't mind, but it makes us look amateurish. People seeing the 450 odd subscribers and then seeing about 5 likes, they say, what's going on? What's going on? This channel, they've probably bought their subscribers from a call center in India, So want to get at least 20 likes on this video, otherwise I can't upload the interviews I did with Froggit. Really great interviews, getting into the mind of a very intelligent Frenchman who studied neuroscience, who worked for a number of years, who worked tirelessly for a number of years, surrounded by literal monkeys in a laboratory as he dissected their brains. So 20 likes, and then that will tell me that the interest is out there for my interviews with Froggit. There might also possibly be in the future, sometime over the summer perhaps, a movie review with the poet of the North, a personal friend of mine, Margaret's Review, and what's his name? The Canadian fella. I don't know if he's Canadian or American because they all sound the same to me. What's his name? Endeavour, that's it. Endeavour, double F. Endeavour, that's the one. So get 20 likes on this and I will go ahead. Now there's one more thing I want to say about the India-Pakistan conflict, and that's that my mate told me that I wouldn't like if the Indian community and the Pakistani community, I wouldn't like it if they left Britain to go back and fight for their homelands, because he said, how would you manage, Moansy? And I said, what are you talking about? And he said, well, actually, it's predominantly the Pakistani and Indian community who deliver your food to you at 3 o'clock in the morning when you're in the middle of a Doctor Who forum that's got quite heated about various actors being the best of a certain character. He said, who else is going to deliver? He said, you'll have to get out yourself at 3 o'clock in the morning and go down to the takeaway and get it yourself. He said, there'll be no delivery service. And then I said, oh God, I don't want that to happen. So now there's a dilemma. On the one hand, I would love the Indian and Pakistani community to leave Britain. But then on the other hand, who's going to deliver me food at 3 o'clock in the morning? Oh, it's quite a dilemma. I really don't know. I'm on the fence here, guys. I'm on the fence. A person of my caliber should not have to go out for his own food. It should be delivered to him on a silver platter. I don't think that's too much to ask for a guy of my caliber. Okay, I'll leave it there. It's up to you if you want to hear the interviews or not. All you've got to do is hit the like. And if you can't do that, you're an absolute waste of space. You're a waste of space. All right. Oh God. Oh dear. Oh dear. I just looked out the window there. The sun is shining. Oh, how depressing is that? I'll have to pull down the blind. You're looking out and the sun is shining and children are out playing in the playground and old people are sitting in cafes reading the newspaper. Everyone's happy. Oh God, how depressing is that? How depressing. Oh God. Oh dear. Oh dear.